And it's first and goal from the 4. Daniels is going to walk it in for the touchdown.
All right, here we are, already a few weeks into the 2024 NFL season, and it's now time to talk about the rookies and what a mixed bag it has been so far. Some of the new blood has done well to take the league by storm. Meanwhile, there are quite a few who, they aren't exactly living up to the hype. There's nothing quite like seeing a rookie come out of nowhere and instantly become a game changer. But on the flip side, it's equally shocking and disappointing when a highly touted prospect just can't seem to get it going. So buckle up and let's rip through the class of 2024 rookies and peg the 5 most electric and 5 biggest disappointments so far. Electric, Malik Neighbors, WR, New York Giants. While 2024 has not exactly gotten off to a rip-roaring start for Brian Daboll's New York Giants, the team does have one major silver lining to lean on thus far, and that would be the excitement that is rapidly building around their rookie wide receiver, Malik Neighbors. The Giants took Neighbors 6th overall after he earned All-American honors at LSU, which, with alum like Justin Jefferson in the NFL, is quickly becoming the gold standard for producing NFL talent at the wide receiver position. Neighbors has put his 4.35 speed and ridiculous ability to change direction on a dime on full display, as we've already seen him snatch a couple of ankles in rather impressive fashion. But it isn't just flashy route running or circus catches that are getting the rookie all this attention. It's more the fact that he's managed to be the sole source of production for an otherwise terrible Giants offense. It's going to be interesting to see if Neighbors can take his game to another level as the season wears on and as he gets more experience. Disappointment, Caleb Williams, QB, Chicago Bears. Yeah, sorry Bears fans, but there's no sugarcoating it. Williams has had a tough go of it to start his NFL career. Now granted, it hasn't been all bad for the USC alum, and he has had some throws that really have put his potential in full display. But at the same time, you could say the same thing about Zach Wilson during his time with the New York Jets. All the athleticism and arm strength in the world, but when you make the kind of mistakes and inconsistencies that Williams has been making, that is gonna unfortunately overshadow the good. That doesn't fully excuse the miscues and rookie growing pains which have dominated the narrative for Williams so far. Electric, Zack Frasier, center, Pittsburgh Steelers. Zack Frasier is quickly becoming a key cog in the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line, and I think it's pretty easy to see why. Oh yeah, sure, he's got room to grow in pass protection, as the young center is still figuring out things in terms of creating a clean pocket for Justin Fields. But let us not ignore what this guy is already doing at an elite level, that being run blocking. Frasier has been an absolute force in the run game and looks like he could develop into one of the top centers in the entire league if he continues at this pace. Disappointment, Chop Robinson, edge, Miami Dolphins. Chop Robinson was supposed to be the next big thing for the Miami Dolphins. A game wrecker off the edge, someone who could transform a lackluster defense into a force to be reckoned with. The Dolphins coaching staff has to be extremely disappointed with what they've seen so far from their 21st overall pick out of Penn State. Electric, Jaden Daniels, QB, Washington Commanders. The 2nd overall pick in the 2024 draft has been putting up some eye-popping plays and performances, most notably his duel with Joe Burrow on Monday Night Football, which essentially served as his coming-out party. Daniels delivered the highest single-game PFF passing grade ever for a Washington Commanders quarterback during that game, completing 21 of 23 passes for 254 yards and earning a 95.5 PFF passing grade en route to a huge 38-33 win. What made the outing all the more impressive is that he not only balled out, but he was able to showcase a level of poise that is rarely seen in a first-year quarterback. Daniels has brought a level of excitement to this Washington offense that has been missing for years. He's calm under pressure, delivers accurate throws, and already looks like he belongs among some of the top names in the game today. Considering the RG3 experience, it's understandable if Washington fans are a little snake-bitten, or if other fans around the league are hesitant to admit that Daniels is truly next up. But at the moment, all the indicators are extremely positive, and there is no denying that he is already one of the front runners for Offensive Rookie of the Year. And again, if he keeps this up, he's gonna have a bright future in this league. Disappointment? Adonai Mitchell, WR, Indianapolis Colts. The former Auburn standout was expected to be a serious contributor for them this year, as he possesses a rare combination of speed and size, standing at a very real 6'2". Look, blazing 40 times may have become more common in recent years, but 4.34 seconds is still top-line stuff. What isn't top-line, however, is the level that he has produced at so far this season. And what should be even more concerning for Colts fans is that we may have actually seen his usage go down, as he went from being targeted 5 times in week 1 to 4, then finally just once in week 3. With Josh Downs returning from an ankle sprain, Mitchell has fallen down the depth chart, playing just 7 offensive snaps in week 3. He's getting less burn than guys like Alex Pierce and Ashton Doolin at this point, which, for a second-round pick, is pretty dang tough. Needless to say, it's been a rough start for the speedy rookie's career, and it does not look like things will be turning around anytime soon. Electric, Brock Bowers, TE, Las Vegas Raiders. Former University of Georgia star tight end Brock Bowers has wasted no time in proving that he belongs in the NFL. The Raiders selected him to be the kind of game-changing dynamic weapon in their offense that could complement wide receiver Davante Adams. So far, he has delivered in a big way. Through 3 weeks, Bowers is the 3rd highest graded tight end by PFF in the league, rookie or not. The kid has been putting up numbers that rival the best at his position, and he is only getting started. It's safe to say that Bowers is already becoming one of Gardner Minshew's favorite targets, and his play is a huge reason as to why the Raiders' offense has looked so much improved since 2023. Disappointment? Bo Nix, QB, Denver Broncos. Alright, look, expectations were a bit of a mixed bag when it came to Bo Nix heading into the season. Some thought he's going to be a failed project for his egomaniacal head coach, who had hand-selected him in Sean Payton, but there was definitely a large contingency of people, media members and fans alike, who were optimistic about his chances of succeeding in Payton's offense in Denver. And while the season is far from over, I think it's safe to say that, so far, he's not delivering. Needless to say, it has been a tough watch for Denver fans. Of course, the Broncos knew there could and would likely be growing pains with the rookie under center, but his start has been worse than most had expected. Nick's passer rating sits at 61.8 after an improved performance week 3, facing off against a banged-up Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, and he is still 3rd worst in the league, only above Bryce Young and Anthony Richardson. Even with those ugly stats, head coach Sean Payton is staying optimistic, partly because, well, his job depends on it, as he has since praised Nix for his progression and an improved ability to process things, which, no, we just aren't buying it. Because while that's all well and good, the progress really needs to start translating into results on the field. And as of right now, it is hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel for Nix. Electric, Andrew Phillips, CB, New York Giants. Former University of Kentucky cornerback Andrew Phillips, also known as Drew, has been a pleasant, if not right, electric surprise for the New York Giants, who have otherwise had a pretty tough start to the season. Phillips is off to a fantastic start for the Giants, however, even though a calf injury cut his Week 3 game short. And it also might cause him to miss some time. Hopefully not, but we'll see. After all, the rookie corner has been locking down opposing receivers, earning an impressive 83.9 coverage grade from PFF through the first 3 weeks of the season. And for a rookie cornerback, that's pretty impressive, especially considering the learning curve that usually comes with transitioning to the NFL, as really it only takes 1 or 2 blown coverages to completely hijack one's stats. Granted, he has played just under 50% of the team's defensive snaps, but project that number to skyrocket with the way that he has performed. The 22-year-old has allowed just 15 catches in coverage so far, and has looked pretty comfortable going up against a variety of NFL-caliber wideouts. He's quick, instinctive, and has the ball skills to make plays when it matters most. Not to mention that he has shown the ability to be a very sound tackler, as he's netted 17 tackles and 1 sack already this season, which is pretty dang impressive at 5'10" and 180 pounds. There is obviously still room for him to grow, but still, Drew Phillips has become a very welcome surprise for the Giants, and a downright electric addition to the defensive side of the ball and on special teams for New York. Disappointment? Terry and Arnold, CB, Detroit Lions. Things have been pretty up and down for a Detroit Lions team that came into the 2024 season with very high expectations, as they've been able to gut out a couple of wins, but they haven't looked particularly smooth doing it. Part of the problem has been what a disappointment their first-round pick, cornerback Terry and Arnold, has been. The 24th overall pick out of Florida State was expected to come in and be serviceable at the NFL level, if not a standout right out the gate. But unfortunately for the Lions faithful, arrival in the Motor City, the immediate impact that he's made has, well, really only been negative. In a gut punch of a Week 3 loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield went 3 for 3 against Arnold for 72 yards with a perfect passer rating. And the rookie gave up a 41-yard touchdown on a busted coverage of Chris Godwin. Adding insult to injury, Arnold was also flagged twice for the second straight week, including for pass interference on a bomb near the goal line. This contending team expected much more, and frankly, needs more from their 24th overall pick if they want to make a run at getting back to the NFC Championship game and beyond. And unless Arnold can clean up his game, it's gonna be a rough rookie year for him. And he may even fall out of favor with the coaching staff. All in all, not a great start for the Lions' 24th overall pick in the 2024 draft. But hey, which NFL rookie do you think has been the most electric? Which has been the biggest disappointment? What do you think we got wrong here? What do you think we got right? Was there anyone that we may have missed? Let us know in the comment section below. And hey, if you liked this video and learned a thing or two, then clicking the like button helps us out a ton. And you know, we really appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to TPS though, then hey, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.